board tonight. Seniors, you are being celebrated tonight for your accomplishments. Many of you have made this evening possible through persistence and hard work, through external or internal motivation, and we commend you for it. At this time, let's give all of our seniors a round of applause.
Hey everyone, and congratulations. I'm Drew Gray with the Carter County Schools Middle College Program. Among this sea of high school graduates, there are, like Among Us imposters, 10 college graduates, which is pretty impressive. These students are middle college students. Middle college students take all the rigor, discipline learned in the classroom at Hampton High School and use it beginning junior year to enroll as full-time college students at Northeast State Community College. Over 2 years, they complete 20 college classes, they earn 62 college credits, and they obtain an associate's degree, which will begin this upcoming Tuesday. They're set to enroll in a university this fall and earn their bachelor degree, in many cases within just 2 years. While the location of their classroom was different, these students still dedicated their days to nearly every sport, club, and event that you could think of at Hampton High School. This group was one of the most elite and academically successful cohorts of the entire middle college history, and most importantly, they're wonderful, mature, and great people. I'm very proud of who they are. I'm going to call our graduates on stage one by one. We're going to be awarding them these associate shields right here. This is the highest distinction awarded by Carter County Schools for graduation purposes, and most importantly, it's going to make them look like the Avengers. So several of our students are walking the stage at Northeast with honors, which is a big deal at the college level. Those distinctions are summa cum laude, which is a 3.9 to 4.0 GPA, magna cum laude, which is a 3.75 to a 3.89 GPA, and cum laude, which is 3.5 to a 3.74 GPA. So our first is Caitlin Campbell, graduating magna cum laude. Next we have Hope Conover, graduating magna cum laude. Riley Davis, graduating magna cum laude. Next we have Austin Dunn. Anna Hadley. Piper Helly, graduating magna cum laude. Aiden Lambert. graduating summa cum laude. And Seth Ranshaw, graduating summa cum laude. Let's give a big hand to all our middle college graduates.
Good afternoon. It's great to see everyone here tonight to celebrate our seniors. My name is Allison Glover, and I'm the junior and senior counselor. The first scholarship to be presented tonight is the Bulldog Class of 1960 Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Walter Van Ness. With me is Carl Robinson. We're members of the 1960 graduating class. First of all, we'd like to congratulate all the graduates this year. You've been through a lot, difficult situations, what you had to go through. We talked about this the other day, several of us. We had a little bit of a situation in 1960. Then the elementary school burned down. And what happened, they decided to send the elementary students to the high school in the morning, and we had to be there in the afternoon. 12 to 5. I loved it because you didn't have to get up too early that way. So it was a situation that we adjusted to and went from there. Several years ago, we had one of our class members named Wes Forbes that decided to try to give back and do something for our graduates. And Wes got several of us together to work on that. We came up with some scholarships. So we've been giving scholarships now a little over 10 years. So it is with pleasure that we give 3 scholarships this year to 3 outstanding students. Each will be $800. So if I call your name, please come forward. Piper Haley.
I would now like to introduce a member of the high school class of 1967 Scholarship Committee.
evening, everybody. Our class started this scholarship fund back in 1999. Since 1999, we put out 28 scholarships over that period of time. We have gave away just a little over $20,000. It's not a whole lot compared to what it costs to go through college, but it'll help. It helps each one that gets it. And I want to encourage the kids that's coming on to sign up for this thing. I've heard too many people say they were too nervous, and didn't want to go through the interview, but it's worth it to receive what we give. And I hope that this scholarship goes on and on and on and on and on. Our class of 1967 was the women. It's like the class of 60. Our numbers are the women. We rely on each one that's in the class to kind of donate. So, if you can find it in your heart to start a class scholarship, it would mean a lot to the kids. I hope that this is carried on. This was started through two men, Larry Shand, David Horton, got together and started this. And it's a worthy thing, a worthy process. And we've got one award here tonight. I want to give Aiden Lambert.
Next, we have a member of the 1979 scholarship.
Hi, I'm Kim Honeycutt, and I'm the treasurer of the Hampton class of 79. Our class decided 5 years ago to start a scholarship fund. And it's been one of the best decisions that we've ever made. Each year, getting to interview the applicants for this scholarship is very rewarding. This year was no exception. If you're a class graduate from Hampton, I encourage your class to also set up a scholarship fund to help these students, because they really need it. There's great need out there. And this year we had 11 wonderful applicants, and we interviewed each one of them. And your heart just wants to give each one of those students the award, but you have to choose, and that's the hardest part of the process, is picking out who gets the scholarship. This year, it was really difficult. We couldn't even decide on one or two, so we ended up deciding on 4. And this is the first year that we've done that. But we give out $500, and when they turn in where they registered for their classes, they'll get their check. But right now, I would like to bring up the 4 that are getting the scholarships. Gabe Birchfield,
now I'd like to introduce Kayla Jones to present the Vicki Whitehead Jenkins Memorial Scholarship.
Hi everyone, my name is Kayla Jenkins Jones and I'm the youngest daughter of Vicki Whitehead Jenkins. She was a graduate of Hampton's class of 1979. My sister and I started the Vicki Whitehead Jenkins Memorial Scholarship after losing our mom back in 2022 because we wanted to give back to the community that meant so much to her and still means so much to our family today. The Vicki Whitehead Jenkins Memorial Scholarship for Girls in STEM was created to encourage young ladies from Hampton to make the life-changing decision to pursue higher education, just like our mom did all those years ago. Our mom was our hero, speaking for myself and my sister. She was funny, kind, fiercely independent, incredibly intelligent, and sacrificed much throughout her life to be able to give her daughters the world. We were lucky to have a mom like her for as long as we did. This year's award recipient also has an amazing mom, who she highlighted in her essay. I was really moved by this young lady's words and her desire to attend college, not only for herself, but for her mother as well. I'm proud to announce that this year's Vicki Whitehead Jenkins Memorial Scholarship recipient is Miss Ella Estep. Who will be attending Northwest State Community College in pursuit of a degree in nursing. Congratulations, Ella.
Our next scholarship will be presented by a member of the Butler Routine Club.
Good evening. I'm Andy Kinder, President of the Butler Rotary Club. This is Megan Watson, Vice President of the Butler Club. It's an honor to present the Butler Rotary Larry Shell Memorial Scholarship. Larry was a man who believed in hard work, service, and staying steady through life's storms. His legacy of service continues through his daughters and through these scholarships, which support young people who embody the same values Larry and the Butler Rotary live by.
This year's recipients have shown that same spirit, finishing senior year with determination and grace, even with Hurricane Helene turning their lives upside down. We hope you continue to carry forward that same spirit of service, hard work, and heart throughout your lives. This year's winners in receiving a $1,000 scholarship each are Caitlin Campbell, and Wyatt Robinson.
I would now like to introduce Wesley Murray from Northeast Community Credit Union.
To be eligible for the William L. Armstrong Scholarship, high school seniors in our area must submit a one-page essay on how one person can make a difference in the world. A committee of our board of directors choose the winners of this year's $500 scholarships. On behalf of Northeast Community Credit Union, I would like to present this scholarship to Seth Renshaw.
unable to make it tonight. But on behalf of them, I would like to present a scholarship to two of our students planning to pursue a degree in education. Anna Burks. And Abby Lunsford. Next, on behalf of Cloudland High School, Relay for Life and Friends, I would like to present the Cindy Birchfield Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship award goes to Trinity Hornet. Tennessee Tech was also unable to make it tonight, but I would like to recognize two students on their behalf. Both students are receiving the $4,000 Presidential Scholarship. Gabe Birchfield. And Bryson Laws. We now have Hunter from ETSU to present the ETSU scholarships.
All right. Good evening. My name is Hunter White. I'm from the admissions office here at East Tennessee State University. On behalf of ETSU President Dr. Brian Nolan, pleased to be here to honor outstanding students from Hampton High School. I'm happy to first present our academic performance scholarships. To earn these scholarships, students must have shown exemplary dedication to their education through the achievement of an excellent GPA and an outstanding ACT or SAT test score. The faculty level APS is for $2,000, renewable for all 4 years. And I'm pleased to present this scholarship to Caitlin Campbell. Also receiving the faculty APS is Seth Ranshaw. And also receiving the faculty is Abby Lunsford. Next, we have our presidential level APS. This scholarship is for about $5,000 renewable for all 4 years. I'm pleased to present this scholarship to Ethan Wilson. I also have a few ETSU endowed scholarships to hand out. First up, receiving the ETSU Blue and Gold Scholarship. This is for $1,000, renewable for 2 years, and this is for Anna Burks. have our James H. Quillen Scholarship. The James H. Quillen is for $5,000 for all 4 years. Receiving this scholarship, we have two, and that's going to be Bailey Moss and Abigail Guy. Congratulations to all the Hampton 2025 graduates, and go Bucks.
I have the honor tonight of presenting 2 more ETSU scholarships for band and music. This young man auditioned for the Department of Music as a double major, and in addition to that, actually got a scholarship not only for performance, but for marching band, totaling $3,500, and that's separate.
Next, I would like to introduce Henry, our Milligan representative.
Hello everyone, my name is Henry Gold. I'm an admissions recruiter at Milligan University. And at Milligan, our mission is to honor God by educating men and women to be servant leaders. And the scholarships I have to present tonight go to a young lady who embodies our 3 cardinal principles of scholarship, community, and faith. And so it is my honor and privilege this evening to award an academic merit scholarship and a cheerleading athletic scholarship to Miss Briley Davis.
Good evening. It is my pleasure, my honor to be here this afternoon to present this scholarship. King University couldn't be here this evening, so it is my honor to present a $17,000 scholarship that's renewable over 4 years to Ms. Piper Keller.
Each year, the Carter County Farm Bureau decides to reward one senior at each of the 5 high schools in Carter County with a $1,000 scholarship. One of the requirements is that they have participated in FFA, and taken some ag classes, and this year, our recipient is Tori Casimir.
Next, I would like to introduce Tabitha Edwards from Recovery Resources, Tennessee, to present the next scholarship.
Hey everybody, my name is Tabitha Edwards. I'm the co-founder and executive director of Recovery Resources. We are a recovery community organization located in Upper East Tennessee. This is actually our first year doing scholarships, and I could not be more excited to be here. I am a Bulldog alumni, so it means a whole lot that we got someone here that we get to award to. In order to qualify for this scholarship, you had to have a life that was impacted by substance abuse. People would write essays for us, and then we would compare with their transcripts and GPA. And this year we got to choose Aiden Lambert.
Next, it's my pleasure to introduce Executive Director Rhonda Malone of Sycamore Springs Senior Living, Rhonda Price, Director of Nursing, and Erica Cerezo, Marketing Director of Hillview and Hermitage, and Josh Cannon, Admin of Hillview Health Center, to present the next scholarship.
Hello everyone, my name is Rhonda Malone. I'm the Executive Director of Sycamore Springs Senior Living, and I'm very proud and excited to present our first annual Sycamore Springs Senior Living Scholarship Fund. The Ocoee Foundation Scholarship Fund was established to recognize senior students graduating from high school in our local area who are pursuing a degree in healthcare-related field. On behalf of the Ocoee Foundation and Sycamore Springs Senior Living, I am pleased to announce a $25,000 scholarship, which is awarded based on academic performance and community service. The student we chose as our scholarship winner has a dream of becoming an RN and then pursuing a nurse practitioner career. They have balanced athletics, multiple school clubs, and volunteered with cleanup of Hurricane Helene, all while maintaining a 3.7 GPA. We are pleased to announce that this year's recipient is Aiden Lambert.
Hard to top that. I would now like to recognize the senior with the highest ACT score in this graduating class. With an amazing composite score of 30, Ethan Wilson. Last, I would like to congratulate all students planning to utilize their Tennessee Promise at Northeast State Community College, TCAT at Elizabethton, Walter State, Fort Pellissippi Community College. For those students, please stand. Congratulations to the class of 25. I'm very proud of you all.
I will be presenting the Bulldog Perseverance Award to two very deserving students. This award recognizes students who have demonstrated resilience, determination, and the ability to overcome challenges. They both have demonstrated commitment towards their education and have never let setbacks defeat them. These two students inspire me every day, and it is truly an honor to be a part of both of their lives. This year, the Bulldog Perseverance Award goes to Lily Alvis and Austin Duggar. This year, there will be two students that will receive the Principal's Award. The first student is one who is kind to others and serves as a role model to many of the youth in our community. This student is respectful to faculty and staff and always has a smile on her face. The first student to receive the Principal's Award is Ella Easted. The next student is one who demonstrates excellence in the classroom and in extracurricular activities. This student made Hampton High a better place just by being themselves. This student goes out of their way to make sure others are included and to help those in need. The second student to receive the Principal's Award is Austin Calloway.
Sorry.
At this time, I would also like to recognize our salutatorian for the 2025 graduating class, Ms. Abby Munson. It is also my honor to recognize our valedictorian, Mr. Seth Bradshaw.
Hello, my name is Caitlin Lynn, and I'm an English teacher here at Hampton High School. I'm going to be presenting the Meritorious Service Award. This award recognizes outstanding contributions to the school community for service, leadership, and academic achievement. So let me tell you a little about the recipient of this award. Hope Conover is an extraordinary, exceptional young woman. I met and taught Hope way back when she was just a freshman during my student teaching. And I have gotten to watch Hope grow into the person she is today. I had the privilege of being one of Hope's confidants through her high school career, so I can tell you she is funny, tough as nails, incredibly smart, and maybe slightly unhinged. But that's okay, because we all still love her anyway. We are all painfully aware of how challenging year this has been, but even through the darkest days, there's always light, and our students have been that light. Many members of our community showed up at Hampton's hours of need, and Hope was one of those people. Hope volunteered her time during our chaotic fall semester, but beyond the amazing person she is, Hope has achieved much to be proud of. Something to note about Hope is she always puts her education first. She always worked extraordinarily, whether it was her high school work or middle college. She gave it her all. But beyond her academics, she also went above and beyond in her extracurricular activities. Through school, Hope has participated in the following: Student Council, Upward Bound, Band and Color Guard, FFA, FBLA, HOSA, and Yearbook. Hope is also the senior class vice president. Hope has well met the parameters for this award. Her community service, extracurricular activities, and academic achievements will prove that. I have every confidence in the contributions Hope will add to society, and I'm beyond proud to present her this award.
My name is Dina Smith, and I teach a little math around Hampton and sometimes in kindergarten. But tonight I get to give the Citizenship Award. The Citizenship Award recognizes the student that demonstrates strong character, and that consists of having positive and strong morals, being honest, having integrity, just doing the right thing even when nobody's watching, and having respect for others. They also demonstrate strong leadership qualities. These are often accomplished by doing and showing, not just talking about it. They also demonstrate commitment to their school and their community. And this is also shown and not just talked about. It's also given to a student that always has a positive attitude towards her classmates, her teachers, and anyone she comes in contact with. And I believe that the Hampton High School 2025 Citizenship Award recipient exemplifies these characteristics. And the Hampton High School Citizenship Award goes to Drew Nichols.
I'm Suzanne Barr and I teach art. Sometimes Ms. Smith tries to get me to teach math, but it's in everybody's best interest if I don't. So I just stick to the art stuff. I'm going to present a new award this year that has been voted on by the faculty. We call it the Bulldog Spirit Award. And after I read the credentials, and I tell you the recipient, and I said I wasn't going to do this. When I tell you who gets this award, everybody who knows this person is going to go, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. The criteria for this award is for a student who sometimes flies a little bit under the radar and doesn't always get recognized for their accomplishments, doesn't really make you aware of their accomplishments sometimes, but they always exhibit what we call our bulldog spirit of perseverance and a positive attitude. Sierra Heaton. And also, if you know Sierra, you know she's a little bit rotten to the core. And she's one of the funniest people you know.
Short jokes up here, I don't know why. Ladies, I've got on heels, so I hope you can see me. Big girl shoes, better hats. I have been, elected to give out 2 awards, but just by default. But it's okay because someone's not here. But this means a lot to me. I have bonded with this person who has received these 2 awards. The first award is the Hampton High Medal of Honor. It's the HHS's highest award, based on leadership, scholarship, citizenship, community service with faculty and peers. It's the senior that we feel best represents Hampton High School all around. And while we're at it, this person also got chosen as Senior of the Year. You know, 2 in 1 here. And this is taken from the students who have been nominated for the Student of the Month. And this is nominated and voted on by faculty. This young man, I've never seen one like him. That's all there is to it. During what we went through with the hurricane, I've never seen anyone work harder. I've never seen anyone go out and try to get organizations funding. And it's just awesome. I had the honor and blessing to teach his sister and his mom. So for the Medal of Honor and Senior of the Year, Mr. Will Cagle.
Mr. and Miss HHS award. So Mr. and Miss HHS is different, a little different from the other awards that have been given out tonight. While all of the other awards have been chosen either by faculty or staff, or have been based off of a very specific set of parameters, Mr. and Miss HHS is voted on by the student body. So this year, 16 of our seniors did something that a lot of people find very difficult, and they stood up in front of a group of their peers and answered questions. They, based on the answers that they gave, the student body voted for one boy and one girl who they felt represented HHS the best. So I've had the privilege of having both of these students in my class. In fact, I had both of them in my very first year, in my first semester of teaching, and they were a joy. I've had the honor of watching them grow over the past 3 years, and it has just been amazing to watch them achieve their goals, and I can't wait to see what else they achieve. So I'm very proud to present Ms. HHS Lizette Bilal. I'm sorry, Lizette. I say it. Lizette Villalba Martinez. I'm so sorry. And Mr. HHS Wyatt Robinson. I have had the honor tonight of presenting the award for the Best All-Around Boy. This award was chosen by the faculty and was based on scholarship, leadership, citizenship, and school spirit. I've known this young man for 4 years now, ever since I started here at Hampton, and he has always been a shining example of all of these attributes. This young man always goes out of his way to help others and puts others' success before his own. He'll help his classmates before he'll worry about himself, and he'll still end up knowing everything he needs to know. He's always willing to help out teachers, students, and anyone he meets with a smile on his face. And this young man is involved in so much around the school, and he still finds time to volunteer for things outside of that, whether that be coming to the elementary school and helping with younger students, or volunteering for hours and hours after Hurricane Helene hit, right here in this gymnasium. He wakes up every day and has a conversation with his mama once, and this young man lives for Hampton. As he told me once, he really does bleed blue, and everything he does for his school. I feel blessed to have worked with this young man for 4 years, and I'm very excited to see where he goes. So thank you.
So when this award was decided, I jumped at the chance to hand it out. The recipient of the Best All-Around Girl clearly exhibits the qualities of leadership and scholarship and character. She also exhibits kindness, is a joy to have in class, always has a smile on her face, and is quite the athlete. This particular recipient, however, is extra special to me. You see, she and her family have been like family to me for many years. do this either more. You see, her mother was the school assistant for my child, my special needs, mentally fragile child, and was that for many years. Christy loves my son like he's her own, and this special girl treated him like her brother. She was one of his first friends, and that means the world to me. And for this, she will always hold a special place in my heart. And I hope that this gives you just a glimpse of her true character. The recipient of the Best All-Around Girl, voted by the faculty, is Piper Hilly.
At this time, I get to a night where it's filled with just academics and all their accomplishments. I get to bring a little bit of athletics into the festivities. We've been giving out the Bulldog Award to a male and a female student athlete who participates first qualifications, multi-sport, most seasons played, but also a student who represents the characters, qualities a Hampton student athlete should have. The male recipient this year will be Mr. Jaden Mayfield. This year's Bulldog Award is Miss Abby Lunsford.
I'm going to ask the following students to go ahead and come on stage, and then I'm going to present this award. Chris Berry, Will Cable, Bradley Davis, Hunter DeJoby, Austin Duggar, Abby Guy, Aiden Lambert, Bryson Laws, Christian Lee, Drew Nichols, Seth Ramshaw, Wyatt Robinson. I am not going to take the credit for giving this award out. I'm going to give that credit to Ms. Henley, who couldn't be here tonight. I'm going to go ahead and read it and give a little bit of personal perspective to this, but this school year, as our community faced the devastating flooding from Hurricane Helene, several of our students donated extensive hours to help with recovery efforts. We acknowledge that these students served as essential links in a chain that binds our community together. We are presenting them with a certificate of appreciation and a carabiner to represent their important role in our community. All of these students, we weren't in school, obviously, but they took the time to give back to their community. And I just want us all to give them a round of applause.
The senior members of the yearbook staff to go ahead and come up here on stage. And I forgot to make myself a list of all their names, so I could just read it, so I'm going to look at them and tell you who they are. But they are going to be graduating on Saturday, and the rest of you guys are finished with school, and these guys are going to be coming to help finish up the yearbook. That's dedication. We're doing a summer delivery this year because this year has been, well, a lot. And we want to cover it, all the positive things. We spend a lot of time together, probably too much time together. And I just want to say I appreciate everything that they do to bring you what they bring to you. So we have Abby Lunsford, Christian Lee, Nathan Feathers, Riley Davis, Drew Nichols, Caitlin Campbell, Abby Johnson, Tori Cassier, Alexis Nunley, Alexis Ward, Chelsea Alves, Cherish Jackson, Brett Cable. I have a lot of Alexises and Abby's. Give them a big round of applause. Callie McInturf was unable to attend. While I'm up here, so you don't have to see me anymore, I'm going to go ahead and recognize the two outstanding seniors in Spanish for this year. Would Ethan Wilson and Jamie Lipscomb please come to stage?
I'm not going to cry this time. We got this. Okay, every year, our senior class / student council sponsor blood drives with Marsh Regional Blood Center to help give back to the community. This year, we were only able to have one blood drive, thanks to good old but we still have students who manage to go and donate blood and get their donations in, or have people go and donate in their place. They give out 2 different cords based on how many donations a student gets. For 5 donations in their junior and senior year, they get a red and white cord to wear at graduation, and it's called the Superhero Cord. And this year, those go to Brett Cable and Abby Lunsford. And the red cords for 3 donations go to Bria Hicks, Anna Hatley, Chelsea Alves, and Alexis Ward. Towers and I are now going to present certificates and medals to our senior student council members. Council's been interesting this year. And if I do not call your name, the list of student council members is on my laptop that is now being held hostage in June at the high school. So, Ann Bailey Moss can tell you that sometimes I'm not good about making sure everybody's name gets put on the email list, and that's what I went through to pick the names. So, if I don't call your name, just tell me later and I'll make sure you get your certificate and medal of graduation. Okay? So, as I call your name, come on up. Caitlin Campbell, Riley Davis, Ella Istep, Abby Guy, Piper Kelly, Rita Hicks, Abby Johnson, Roxy Miles, Abby Lunsford, Bailey Moss, Drew Nichols, Alexis Nunley, Lizette, not even going to attempt, Alexis Ford.
Mr. Whitehead and I are the National Honor Society sponsors for the 2024-2025 school year. The 4 basic requirements for membership are scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Students are invited to join the National Honor Society their sophomore year. They must be in the top 15 to 20% of their class. We try each year to make a college visit. This year we're unable to make a college visit trip due to the natural disaster that occurred. We have the students involved in the community. This year we participated in the Halloween community project. We also try to help out other clubs by purchasing items to help them with their projects. This year's senior NHS members are Anna Burks, Caitlin Campbell, Hope Conover, Briley Davis, Austin Duggar, Ella Estep, Serenity Garland, Anna Hadley, Piper Helling, Abby Lunsford, Bailey Moss, Drew Nichols, Seth Branshaw, and Lizette Villalba Martinez. So they forgot about your certificate, so if I just called your name, just come on back up here and I'll give you your certificate.
So today I'm going to be giving our first CTE award. These are CTE Health Science completers. Chelsea Alvis. Chelsea completed the work-based learning program for pharmacy tech at Unedited High School. Here at Hampton High School, we offer students the CNA, which is Certified Nursing Assistant program, and there were 10 students that completed this program. This program consists of over 100 hours, 40 of those clinical hours in order to take the state Tennessee's Nursing Assistant test. The challenge was real this year. These students completed a lot of those 100 hours when school was not in session, so I'm very proud of these students. Alexis Nunley. These students also completed their OSHA 10, so they'll be receiving their OSHA 10 certificate as well. Bria Hicks. Desiree Walls. Ella Easton. Jessa Hampton. Lizette Delava. Piper Helly. Cindy Covington. And then Anna Hatley. Anna Hatley completed her CNA with Violet Health as she was doing middle college this year. Now we'd like to bring up our HOSA senior members, Jessa Hampton, Piper Helly, Bria Hicks, Cindy Covington, Cherish Jackson, Alexis Nunley, Lizette Alava, Ella Eastep, Desiree Walls, Anna Hatley, Briley Davis, Abby Guy, Hope Conover, Caitlin Campbell, Macy Lane, Chelsea Alvis, Drew Nichols, and Lily Alvis. So the HOSA Club is our Health Occupation Students of America. Alexis Ford, sorry. And the students that have stayed up here are our senior HOSA officers. Abby Guy is our president. Alexis Nelly is our vice president. Cherish Jackson is our reporter. Riley Davis is treasurer. And Chelsea is our secretary. Thank you, guys.
Good evening. My name is Lucas Keith. He's the Office Management Program of Study, and I am the FBLA advisor for Hampton High School. Unfortunately, Mr. Arrington was unable to attend tonight, so I will give his awards. Following students received an award for their state competitions in Chattanooga, so please just stand when I call your name. Christian Lee and Wyatt Robinson finished first place in the state in Skills USA for additive manufacturing. Bryson Laws won first place in the silicone skills. Will Campbell got first place in the state in technical drafting skills. And also second place in the state for CAD 3D engineering for TSA. Bryson Laws also finished fourth in manufacturing prototype for TSA. Also, the following students earned a SolidWorks industry certification for Mr. Arrington's program of study. Come get this, please. Wyatt Robinson. Chris Berry. Evan Allman. Nathan Feathers. For my program of study, I'd like to first recognize Mr. Tyler Scalf for earning the title of Microsoft Office Specialist. Tyler was the first student ever to try to earn a certification in Microsoft Excel. Despite the test's tough reputation, he passed with flying colors. Also, congratulations to this year's senior class of FBLA. I always give credit for last year's senior class for re-establishing Hampton FBLA, but this year's senior class really elevated what Hampton FBLA has become. This year we had the following results for this year's seniors. These students also received their award in Chattanooga at the state competition, so please just stand when I call your name. Tori Cashmere finished 7th in business law in the state. Logan Brochu finished 5th in security and investments. Nathan Feathers finished 4th in impromptu speaking. Will Campbell finished 3rd in electronic career portfolio. Abby Guy and Caitlin Campbell teamed up to finish 3rd in sales presentation. All of that is on top of Miss Bailey Moss finishing 1st in the state last year and multiple 4th and 6th places last year. Next year's Next year's FFA will have to work hard to compete with all these accomplishments of these seniors. Please come get your cord. This year, Noah Mosher, Bill Craven, Caitlin Campbell, Tori Casevere, Hope Conover, Nathan Feathers, Abby Guy, Cherish Jackson, Bailey Moss, Alexis Moore. Sorry, FBLA has filed with those.
So our FFA members received all of their awards at our banquet last week, but I'm here to talk about our industry credentials that we earned this year. This year, students had the option, or opportunity, I should say, of earning 3 industry credentials in my class, and a lot of these students were also program completers, so we're going to recognize that as well. Brett Cable earned his S190, his small engine certification, and is a program completer. I should probably explain what he's making. S190 is our introduction to wildland fire behavior, so how wildfires happen. Our small engine certification is everything small engine, and then OSHA 10, a lot of you know what that is, safety. Next is Trinity Cornett, S190, small engine, and program completer. Next is Eli Danner, S190, OSHA, and program completer. Thunder Fletcher, S190, small engine, and program completer. Kevin Honeycutt, S190, small engine, OSHA, and program completer. Cherish Jackson, small engine, and OSHA. Hank Jones, S190, small engine, and program completer. Macy Lane, S190, small engine, OSHA, and program completer. Jaden Nate, S190, small engine, OSHA, and program completer. Alexis Nunley, S190. Mario Reyes, S190, and small engine. Sandy Stover, S190, small engine, and OSHA. Jared Taylor, S190, and program completer. Jared has actually taken, I think, 6 ag classes while he has been at Hampton High School. I think that's the most out of anybody. So, Ronnie, what's to you? And last is
in C-Tech now. If you know, the flood, the auto shop on the parking lot had hit really bad, so they had to move us down the road a little bit. When I call your name, come on up. These awards for the students that have been with me a very long time and have still put up with me. I'd like to recognize them now. Call your name, come on up. Please hold your applause to the end. Latasha Allen, Jamie Lipscomb, Lee Lipscomb, Gabe Lyons, Dylan Vines, and Aiden Walker. Guys have been with me for what, at least 3 years, right? All the time, right? And I thank you very much for your stay up here this morning. Right now, I'd also like to recognize someone that's got certificates, in-district certificates for Snap-on, NC3, either precision measurements or multimeter. Troy Berry, Noah Nichols, Aiden Duggar, and Dylan Stack.
We're almost finished. We're in the home stretch. I'm here to give out the math. Of course, don't make me. Can't do math, we all know that. Making sure you're ready to teach. The 4-year English award will be, well, not the 4-year yet. That's the next one. I'm confused already. Let's see what's going on. Hey, this check that made us all kind of a little crazy. If you saw his mama like we did, right. The highest average in senior English this year, what's it goes to? Lee? No. Goes to Jamie Linsfield. Now, I don't have a big speech like this in the King did. You know, I'm a woman of few words. Your faces. The 4-year English award goes to a young lady that she was in one of my freshman classes. My first freshman class ever. And guys, you are my first freshman class ever. And I have fabulous memories of you, and I love you all very, very much. Just on certain days, it seems. But the 4-year English award with a 98 overall average goes to Hope Connor.
High School 4-year math award goes to the senior that has the highest average over the 4 years of high school math. This award this year is going to a young lady that had honors algebra 1, as a freshman and a sophomore. And Dia, as a senior, had college prom and stats. So it is my honor to present the 4-year math award to Papa.
Mr. Jones, I'm another one of the math teachers at Hampton. I have one award for me. It's a work ethic award for a student who came in every day. She gave me 110. That's hard to do if you're in Algebra 2 class for a whole semester. That award goes to Sierra Hill. Mr. Miles is not able to make it tonight, so I'll present an award for him too. This one is another work ethic award, and it goes to Jaden Street.
So I have 4 awards to give out. I'm going to start with my chemistry awards. So chemistry is a hard subject. Anybody who has taken it will tell you that. So I feel that if you keep a average, you should be recognized. But to do that, I have to recognize a lot of seniors because a lot of them have done that. So I recognize the seniors with the highest average in my fall and spring semesters and in my Chemistry 2 class. So to start, for the highest average for Chemistry 2, I have Anna Burks. And then for fall semester, which was a little crazy, but we made it through, for the highest average in Chemistry 1, I have Trinity Cornett. Highest average for this spring semester, I have Bryson Tipton. Finally, for the 4-year Science Award, this is actually one of the few seniors I didn't have the privilege of having. Most kids take chemistry at some point, but this young man ended up taking biology, AP biology, and physics. And he was able to maintain a high A, above a 95, I don't remember the exact numbers, in all 3 of those classes. So the 4-year science award goes to Mr. Ethan Wilson.
Statewide Dual Credit Psychology Award goes to Lee Lipscomb. For my dual enrollment World History 1 course through Northeast State, the highest average goes to Mr. Ethan Wilson. Having demonstrated that true education is not a sprint but a marathon, the highest average in all social studies classes through her 4 years here goes to, with a 97 and 98, Miss LED 7. As well as teaching social studies, I'm also the coach for the Hampton Career Connect program. This program is dedicated to providing high school students with skills and opportunities to be successful in the workplace. Throughout the year in the program, they've given up after school time as well as part of their summers in order to be able to go around and shadow at different jobs in the pursuit of being prepared for whatever future brings them. So they will be awarded a award to wear for graduation to honor their effort and dedication. So if I could please have coming up, I think we're missing one, Joseph Beergott, Cherish Jackson, Alexis Stanley, Annika Burks, Stella Pitts, and Bailey Moss.
I need to start my presentation with a public apology on behalf of Ms. Powers and myself to Chelsea Alvis for leaving her off of the student council list. I'm very sorry. You'll get it. I'll make sure to send that to your graduation. Okay. And on top of that, I need to apologize to 2 of my art recipients, and you'll know who you are, because your awards are laying on my head. days getting information. And some of these poor children are stuck with me for more than 1 period a day. And that's a lot of Miss Barton to deal with, because apparently I'm crazy. When I watch for who to give art awards to, art's a little bit different than other subjects. I don't go by grade average or anything like that, because anybody can come into art and make an A as long as they do their project. So I'm always watching for students who just enjoy it a little more, you know, get into it a little more, are more open to experimenting with materials and trying things. Sometimes there's a student working on a specific project that I seldom say to myself, you know, if they complete this project and we're not all crying by the end, and they get it done, I'm going to give them an award. And one of those awards like that will go to one of these students. But first I want to recognize Devin Allman for Art 1. Very talented young man. Bless his heart. Not only has he had me twice, but he's had me all year. And has excelled in both Art 1 and Art 2 at the same time. And next, we all know her and love her, and she's had Art 1 and Fiber Arts at the same time, and absolutely knocked those out of the park. That's Sierra Heaton. And this year I was able to do something that I've never done before, and I taught a Fiber Arts class. And Fiber Arts this year has been a lot of trial and error. There have been some projects that we've all sort of learned together because I've never done them before. But I've had students that really stepped up and went above and beyond and did really well in those classes. And Sierra was one of those. And also Ellie Eastep, Abby Johnson, and Tori Casey. Anybody ever needs a massive papier-mâché octopus made for decoration, Ella is your girl. And I have two who have been in my classes, it seems like every semester, every year, and that's been 100% okay with me because I love them both. And they're very, very talented, and that's Lily Alvis and Albany Mock.
Before I dive into averages for my classes tonight, I did have a few seniors that did sports banquet, and I think they do deserve to be recognized in front of their peers. That would be Hank Jen. have one senior that reached one of the top averages. He's unfortunately not here tonight, but that would be Elliot Danner. For band, in the fall, band one, I had 3 seniors that tied for highest average in the class. And that would be Austin Calloway, Austin Duggar, and Seth Branshaw. Austin Duggar again, and Hank Jones.
Once again, congratulations to all the seniors who were recognized tonight. Thank you to all of those for attending Senior Awards Night. We wish you all the best. Just a couple announcements. Don't forget that graduation is Saturday at 6:30 p.m. at ETSU Martin Center. Seniors, you need to be there at 5:30. Okay, the doors open at 5:30. Unfortunately, they're not going to open at 5:29. They're going to open at 5:30. Okay? And senior walks tomorrow. Unless you need to ride the bus in to be able to attend in general, if you are a student driver or someone that has transportation, we're requesting you to be at the softball field at 8:30 a.m. for senior walks. Okay? Have a great evening.